seconds. I was like, oh shit, click the video. Click the video, man.
Good morning. Welcome back to Game On. This is your Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. Boy, oh boy, do we have a jam-packed Monday morning for you. Jam-packed Monday. I will argue. I know.
That's exciting.
Got me again.
Exciting, baby.
Man.
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
I know. Jeez.
I like that one. That's a good little clip.
You know that's from?
What's that from?
I'll show you here soon. I'll show you real soon. But we got football to talk about. I thought, aren't you not that great of football yesterday? Especially if you were in London. Definitely not great football.
Oh, that was disgusting. Glad they put those on before most people wake up.
Yeah. I'm glad I had money on the team that actually had positive passing yards, but somehow still couldn't cover. So we'll get into that. Well, we got some college football news and things to go over today. We got a lot of things to get into. I see Jamie still made it through week 1 of NHL Survivor. I made it through as well.
So did I. In OT, baby. In OT.
You went to OT, huh?
I did, man. I had the Canes. And they went to OT and got it done, man. 4-3.
What a joke that Chiefs game was. Yeah. That was a classic Chiefs game, dude. That was a classic, like, the Chiefs using the clock exactly. It felt like the Lions could move the ball and do some things, but the next thing you know, it's just like, oh, we're almost at the end of the half. And you're like, wait, what? I need a little bit more time than this, But that's a classic Chiefs. They just manipulate things. I don't know. It's interesting.
It might just be a decent football team if somebody told you all that.
DJ, I know. I get it too. I can't listen. Next time I want to take the Niners, tell me not to. Because I liked the Niners yesterday, but they cannot stop getting injured.
No, God, no. Go Bucks, though, baby. We love Baker.
They have the worst. I love Baker too, but I just thought it was a good spot for the Niners, I
knew they were in trouble when Fred Warner went down.
That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying.
I knew when he went down.
Good news is my Survivor pick cashed with ease. I used the Raiders.
Yeah, SD did too, man.
That.
SD's going to fool around and win the Sports Pick Survivor, dude.
How was your weekend, sir?
It's good, bro. The Vols got a win on Saturday.
A little bit of a sweat.
But got it done. You could expect that toward the back half of that game. You're up by 17. Alabama's waiting on deck, man. You could expect a little letdown in the fourth quarter there, but got the win nonetheless. There was some crazy stuff going on in college football. Texas and Oklahoma. How about that, folks? Everybody told me I was a damn fool last week. Sitting here, called me an idiot, man. I didn't know shit about shit. Don't know football, nothing. Man, turns out we might know a thing or two.
I just blindly trusted you on that one. You kept saying it, and I go, "Yeah, you're right. They're gonna." I didn't bet it, but like on my pick'ems and stuff like that, I'm like, I knew everyone was gonna pick Oklahoma anyway, so I'm like, screw it,
dude. I went back in and I had a 2-unit play on it, and I went back and put 3 more units on it Saturday morning because me and Buku, our buddy Curry, it's one of Buku's fraternity brothers. He's the guy we went to the hockey game with last year and stuff. Has the season tickets up there. He's usually a big live better. Like we were up at the hockey game last year, and he's betting on like
that is me.
He's betting like a bunch of small-time college basketball, and he bets pretty good clip as far as unit size goes. but he doesn't make a lot of pre-game plays. And he called Buku on Friday night and was like, "Hey, man, I just put in the biggest pre-game play in my life on Texas." And I was like, "I'm going back and doubling down again." And I went back and added 3 more, made it a 5-unit play and said, "Booyah."
All right, we got to get into all that and more, but first we got to say hello to our friends, and I got to tell you guys about Rumble Premium. One of my favorite things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite things.
Check
out. Look at Rumble up here. Look at
looking good.
Nice enough features up there. You probably noticed Rumble's growing fast and not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech, and that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Rumble Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform. See, you can be watching us right now up there ad-free. I got the premium thing up there. I'm premium. I'm going ad-free. No pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Plus, premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scene drops, and more from your favorite creators. Right now, Rumble's offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. Also, if you're watching this video, if you could just scroll to here, let me show you. Go right here, right down here. I don't have it because I'm already a premium member, but right down here it will say join premium or say premium. If you do that, they'll know I sent you. How about that? How about that? And we'll get credit for sending you that way.
Man.
Just go to rumble.com/premium and use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium. Use promo code STUDIO at checkout. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal.
Booyah.
Booyah. All right, Crick, we got to get into, we got to say hello to our friends. We got to, I want to show you something, actually.
Show me something.
Something, actually.
While you're pulling that up, here's my thought of the weekend. I hate Rico Dowdle.
I tried telling you guys.
There's nothing I could do. It's not like I had him and left him on the bench or whatever. It's just the last 2 weeks in fantasy, the two people have decided to put Rico Dowdle in their fucking flex for whatever reason, and he's got like 8,000 yards rushing, another 700 receiving, and 86 touchdowns, and all the fantasy points.
Tried telling y'all. No one ever listens to me.
God almighty. I knew I was in trouble when about Friday that his projected points went from 9.4 to like 17.7. Yeah. I was like, oh, we're in trouble.
The revenge game is real.
It is real.
It is real. We should have known it because he was warming up the week before.
The man had 206 yards the week before. I just kind of look at the
called a warm up. It was called a warm up. All right.
It was.
God, called a warm up. I want to show you something real quick before we say hello to our friends and whatnot. I think we got the nicest, fairest, probably accurate comment I've ever gotten on here. Right here. From JDT 2003. He says the good. And this is from yesterday's show when I had Beardo and Ghost on.
Okay.
He says good. The page clip always is a good one, of course. The kicking clip was hilarious. I'm going to show you what that is here in a minute.
Okay.
Sound drops. Broncos trench report.
Okay.
The bad. Started off with Scattaboo and Dart as MVP favorites. That was not me. That was not me.
That's Beardo, wasn't it?
That was Ghost and Beardo. They're like, they're moving up the MVP odds, blah, blah, blah. And Beardo's like, well, don't you mean rookie of the year? And he's like, I can't remember what they ended up saying, but I was like, this is the Buka's award. Like, I don't even know what, don't waste your money.
Does he say, don't bet either, whether it's MVP or rookie of the year, don't bet either one of those on those guys.
Yeah. Also, it wasn't me. All right. But that's fair. That is very fair. We should not even be talking about putting MVP next to either of those two. All right.
Yep.
They're like stepbrothers, you know? Like, let's just keep them in that category. Didn't know Devontae Smith's first name. Dude, that was all my fault. I was like I had a million things going on. Ghost was talking about Devontae Smith, and he was like, yeah, Smith, that wide receiver from, Philly. And I'm like, yeah. Blah, blah. And I'm like, I totally blanked on what the hell Devontae's first name was. So that is my bad. But Beardo didn't get it either.
Well, y'all got to be a little better. I guess I'll have to come in and help y'all out.
Mike goes out. That happened a lot. That was actually kind of funny. Don't know how to chat and send links. That was not me. And I was wrong on the Broncos -7.
I mean, that's a fair review.
Yeah,
I
and
can live with those.
this person watched the whole show because you didn't know all that stuff unless you watched the whole show.
I'm saying I can live with that. I have no problem with constructive criticism. Yep, that's fair.
Watch the whole show with us. Appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Love that.
Anyways, Jay Main's here. How we doing? Did y'all hear yesterday before the stream ended and said I'm moving on Jets Fields numbers versus Broncos? He didn't do shit, but they covered. Dude, we're gonna get into that game. That game pissed me off yesterday.
Yeah, girls. What up, man? What up, Mark?
Yes, good morning.
All you other fine
Grass guys here, supporting's here, Jamie's here. Monson now. Miss Leslie's here, of course. Make sure you guys are smashing the like button and reposting out there. Let everyone know where they can find most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet. We are about to pass 22,000. 22,000 here on Rumble.
Holy,
it's 22. Yeah, it is 22.
And I remember way back when it was like 671.
I was never that low.
That's been a minute.
I was never that low.
Never, not once.
Let's see. DJ's here. How we doing? It's double elimination cyber, but good to not get oh, it is double elimination. That's good to know. Now I don't feel as much pressure.
Survivor is so we got two losses left in the tank, man.
In that hockey one, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Uncle Bob didn't have a good weekend, huh?
I think he said he went 1-1-2 on his 5% place. I'd have to look. I think he had Texas, but then I have to look back at him and see what it was. He had Alabama that pushed. I know that.
Yeah, those suck because well, I guess they don't suck that bad. Never mind. I was thinking of Kalshi bets. Kalshi bets you kind of like miss out on the VIG and whatnot. But okay. Trench report time. Actually, we renamed the trench report. Ryan and Beardo were like, why are you telling people this is someone else's stuff? You should have kept that to yourself and just presented this information like it was your own. And so we renamed the trench report. And this is how mad I was at the Broncos game. The trench report told me the Broncos an A+ play. Threw the trench report in the trash. It is now the Will report. Okay. The Will report.
The Will report. Okay. It's the Will report now. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry. I was trying to check in these 5% plays. Looks like he went on these, man. He had Alabama -3. That was a push. Alabama, Missouri over 51.5. That's 27-24. We got about hooked right there.
Oh,
on that one. And then he had Texas plus 1.5 and then Oregon. So he went 1-2-1 on those.
God, I was on Oregon with them too, so I don't even blame him for that. I couldn't believe Indiana's defense, dude. Their offense is not impressive either. All they do is freaking dink and duck up and down the field. It was good enough to win the game. Don't get me wrong, but that defense was pretty impressive yesterday.
We said that damn total in that game looked funny, only being 53.5.
Mm-hmm. William, where's my son's steps? I have no idea. He was in Indiana over the weekend. He couldn't get back in time for the show.
Yeah, I did. Okay. He had something come up. He had to go up to back home for a little bit, but he should be back. He's back home now. I talked to him yesterday. I just checked in on him. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, hey, I'm not being gay or nothing. I was like, but you all right? I was like,
a little gay.
I was like, hey, I ain't heard from you in a few days, man. I'm a little worried about you. You okay? And he said he's all right. He just made it back home yesterday, so he should be with us in a day or two.
Okay. We got to start here, though. We got a lot of football to get into. We're going to break down the games. But we had a massive coach get fired yesterday, which I did not see coming. Did you see this, Crick?
Which one?
Did you hear about this?
We'll see which one you're talking about.
We're talking. There's only one massive coach that got fired yesterday.
I know, but every time I think I know who it is, you're going to tell me it's the special teams coordinator for San Diego State or something.
No, Trent Dilfer from UAB is gone. Cricket.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking.
Gone. I didn't see this one coming.
I never did. I did not have
does
that.
UAB think they are?
Who UAB? What are we doing here? Getting rid of the great Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, Super Bowl winning quarterback Trent Dilfer.
Absolutely. Go Bucks.
At least let him finish out the season. What are you doing? What do you think you are, Penn State? You can just fire coaches whenever you want?
Dilfer won his with the damn Ravens, didn't he?
Yeah. 2000.
He was a buck at one time.
Yeah.
Oh man,
This one did catch me, guys. I was so happy when I saw this though, because then I knew I could do that bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I was sitting here and I was already trying to figure out. I was like, what special teams coach for what FCS school got fired that he's going to throw in my face right here? Hell, UAB tried to end their damn football program a few years ago, and they were just like, all of a sudden they were like, "No, we're not going to play anymore." And they took like half a season off or something. All of a sudden they had a football program again. I don't understand it. That's right, J man. Not a great spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to show you this though. So this is where this guy sucks come from. I'm sorry for the. Actually, I'm not sorry. You guys have already seen this. It's so good. By the way, did you see that Aggies had Gator going? Did you see this, Crick?
What is this?
Had Gator cooking.
Oh, dude, you ever had any Gator?
Yeah, we actually did. They brought it up to Washington State one time.
It's just good. Tastes kind of like chicken.
Yeah. You ready for this?
Yeah, always.
So you know how Pat McAfee lets people come out with us holding it and kick. This guy's kicking. This guy's kicking for $250,000 and a car.
And a car.
Now he gives him 2 tries at this thing, but right here he's telling him we're only going to do 1 try this time. Okay, 1 try.
Luka. Now, Luka has great lettuce. He has a great mustache. We have a great story. This guy sucks. Holy hell. We're going to give him another. This guy's got the work.
Where'd that go?
He didn't get off the ground.
It looks like one of my damn golf shots. I'm like, Buka, where's that at? He's like pointing
It
back.
goes right here, dude. It goes right here.
Let me see. Okay, I'm watching right there.
He has a great mustache. We have a great story. This guy
Oh my
sucks.
goodness.
Holy hell. We're going to give him another. This guy's got the worst kick of all time.
Oh, dude. That was terrible.
Dude, this he's hyping him up. He's hyping up. He kicks it. He goes, "This guy sucks."
Dude. I could have done a better effort than that. Left-footed, buddy.
Yeah.
My dudes. Left-footed in my dudes.
His second shot doesn't get any better than that. So now anytime we have a bad take or we're completely wrong on a team like I was on Oregon, I'm just going to play this.
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
Now I know what that's from. That's awesome, dude.
Oh, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Football going on.
We played it for Ghost yesterday because we were trying to do the good luck, good gambling game on to end it, and we even told him what to say. And Beardo goes, "Good luck," and Ghost goes, "Good gaming."
Good gaming?
We just bust up laughing, and I dropped that clip. This guy sucks.
You had one job, bro.
You had one job. Okay, football. No, we're skipping the Patriots. We'll come back to the Patriots. Broncos, Jets. This is what pisses me off. The Will report was completely accurate on this one. All right. It said the Broncos had an edge in the trenches. They were a solid play. They were only one of 2 A+ plays yesterday. And it was right, dude. I mean, if you look at the box score, they won in the trenches. The Jets had -10 passing yards as a team. How the hell, Crick? I was right on this one. I said I trust the Broncos defense. I just need the offense to show up and do something. And the offense, every time they move the damn ball down the field, shoot themselves in the foot when they'd get a big play because some guard would get a holding call. How the hell do you...
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
You know? I shouldn't be.
That's where I'm at, dude.
I just added that clip in there, dude. I've been saving that one from the damn College World Series back in the day when that dude got into it with that umpire and that umpire falls down. He says, I should not be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Terrible, dude. Just terrible.
Why is it that all of these international games seem to play so disgusting? Neither team plays anything remotely close to what they really are. And it's always some disgusting stuff like that. Have we ever seen an international game score more than 50 points in it?
I think we just had one not that long ago.
Did we? We could have. I don't know. But it feels like to me every time we watch one over there, at least in London, it's like 13-11.
Yeah, I mean, we we beat those Redcoats back in the day, but this might be the worst thing we've ever done to London. You know what I mean?
It's in this football game over there for them to have to pay and watch that.
They're all stupid. They're all cheering like, this is great.
Absolutely.
We love this. This is awesome.
It's
So
like
many points.
American Revolution, that football game yesterday.
They actually do think this is a lot of points. They're used to soccer, like a 3-1 victory or something like that. So this is like, wow, a 13-11 football.
Yeah. Yeah, they actually
This is
might not
a
have
barn
hated
burner.
that. They may not have hated that bad. They may have thought that was epic.
Yeah, except for they all agree when they're talking about Justin Fields out there.
This guy sucks. Holy hell.
Oh
Holy
my
hell.
clip's not
This
working.
guy sucks. Holy hell.
That's right.
You want to know something even that's crazier than this game?
Tell me.
Jets are favored next week. First
Dude.
of all, the Jets aren't taking a bye. They're coming back home. They're playing a football match, and they're favored. It's like the book is begging us to bet against them.
Dude, I'm telling you, I told Esty yesterday, I said, because she was looking at her Survivor, she survived yesterday. Excuse me. And she said, I said, you want the grossest Survivor pick of the week next week? Take the fucking New York Jets.
Yeah.
You know, when you ever going to want to use them damn New York Jets again? 0-6 sitting there. I'm telling you, they're about to win one.
Jamie said Steelers Vikings had 45 total points, but yeah, London games seem to run like a conference. Dublin is how an international NFL game should be run. Give the people what they want, which is a good game and lots of drinks. I mean, as long as the beer better have been flown yesterday. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely, man. As long as it wasn't warm. I can't do that warm beer.
Yeah.
Dude, my parents had a friend growing up, and she would like get natty lights, natural lights now. And she would
Natty lights, dude. Oh, I'm crushing a few natty lights in my day.
Wouldn't even put them in the cooler, bro. She'd leave them sitting on like the deck, and she would drink natty lights hot.
I don't know how you can do that.
I have no idea how you could do that. That is literally one step below horse piss.
I want to see the guy that wiped her up. That is a special, special person.
He was a unique character as well.
I imagine.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Yeah, not much to talk about that game. Jets suck. Broncos, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with you. You pissed me off. Which means I should probably bet on you next game you play.
I think I'm gonna take the Jets. I'm gonna put like a 3-unit play on the Jets money line this week.
There's a couple gross games next week. We'll take a look at those too.
Yeah.
My Patriots look good. They're a solid team. They're not a great team. They're not a bad team.
That's a good football team. That's slightly better than middle of the road for sure, dude.
Drake May, 3 first half touchdowns. Now we need you to do something in the second half, my friend. 261 passing yards. I need you to do some more in the second half, but they got it done, dude. They got it done. 25-19 win there. They look pretty solid.
They got it done. I went 2-0 on my 3-unit plays in the NFL yesterday. This was one of them, man. They made me sweat it a little bit toward the end, minus the 3.5 there. But it was one of those weird sweats where you're like, I think we're okay here, but I just kept expecting the damn Saints to get something
stupid to happen.
Yeah, just something stupid to screw me on it. And they wound up hanging on, man. But I'll tell you, I like this Patriots team, dude. Mike Vrabel has turned things around in a hurry.
Yeah, and if the Bills lose tonight, we'll be in first place. Now, the Bills aren't going to lose tonight, but if they do,
I think they are
in first place.
I think they are losing tonight.
Beating the Saints is not an accomplishment. It's not about beating the Saints. It's about looking better every week. Coming off that massive win against the Bills, having to go on the road, 2 straight road games, and looking competent.
I think supporting is talking more shit about his team. He's a Saints fan. I think he's talking more shit about his own team than he is yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a Saints fan living down there in New Orleans.
All right, I'm back in defend the Patriots mode because they actually.
You're back into okay. We're defending them again now. Okay,
we're 3-0 on the road. I mean, we got another road game, 3rd straight road game. I wouldn't bet against them. I am going to bet against them next week.
Think about defending your teams real quick. What about your Cougs going down to Oxford, Mississippi, and making a game out of it? Only time they do it is when you bet against them, huh?
Yeah, but I tell you every single time they wrote me back in, Crick. They wrote me back in. They had me believing we could actually win that game at some point.
You
I knew
could have.
deep down.
You were all
I
over
kn-
that damn thing.
I knew deep down that I'm like, why am I getting excited? Why am I getting excited? They're going to do something stupid and we're going to lose the game. Sure as shit we did. I can't wait to bet on Virginia next week. We're at Virginia.
God, y'all got a crazy schedule, dude.
They're paying us a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. That's really not a bad deal in the Pac-2 out there. You and Oregon State traveling all over the country collecting fat checks. Y'all be like the next Kent State, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hell
we're gonna have a nice little NIL war chest next season.
Absolutely, dude. NIL war chest, new facilities. Let's go.
Yep. Besides the Seattle game, all the Saints games were within 7. Yeah, I would argue yesterday we kind of had close games. I don't think we really had any good game. Like there was a lot of mistakes yesterday in the league, a lot of sloppy football,
That
which
damn,
made it look like good games, but they really weren't.
Surprisingly, one of the better games of the day was that Cardinals-Colts game.
Let's get to that one next. Cardinals Colts. I was hoping the Cardinals would have won because I said it on Sports Wars. I'm like, I was gonna pick the Cardinals to win outright. Murray's out. I'm like, I couldn't do it after Murray was out. Which means they're probably gonna win this game now that I'm shying off of them, and they damn near did.
Dude, I had already had my plays in on the +7 for the Cardinals and the half unit on the money line before they announced Aaron Murray was out. And then all of a sudden I was like, shit, Jacoby Brissett revenge game, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, he might come out and get this thing, bro.
320 yards. I was pissed because I'm like, all the people in those, like, we have to pick quarterbacks and their passing yards that gets added. It's that contest where they get added to your total. There were some people out there that actually picked the Cardinals yesterday. And I'm like, really?
I just screwed up. I said Aaron Murray. I meant Kyler Murray. Aaron Murray played at Georgia back in the day.
We know what you meant. Shout out to Miss Leslie. She's fighting off the bots this morning. She says, for fuck's sake, it's Monday. Bots, give it a rest. Damn.
Punch him in the mouth, Miss Leslie.
That's what she did. She real MVP.
Right in the fucking mouth. Punch him.
Yeah, hey, that's right, Jamie. The stat on Pete Carroll came through. Remember the stat I gave you about Pete Carroll? 3 straight losses?
Lock it in. Hey, I got a feeling we're going to have a chance to cash in on that again because I don't see the Raiders not losing 3 in a row again in his tenure. So we'll be able to do that one again.
By the way, it damn near hit exactly. If the team total was 16.5, it damn near hit exact 6 points. Remember I said on average it's 6 points less than their team total. They got 10, right?
Do they get 10?
Love when a plan comes together, Craig.
Sometimes it's just right there staring you in the face, man.
Mm-hmm. Chargers Dolphins was very interesting. Chargers did not get the cover. I was a little bummed by that, but they did get the win. Straight up win. 29-27. Good little comeback there. Look, Dolphins take a lead with like a minute left. Then this old mad lad McConkey gets a nice little return and puts them into field goal range. They kick a field goal with 5 seconds left. Did you see?
It's funny that you call him a mad lad too.
Mm-hmm. See what I did there?
Perfect. It's perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just rolls off the egg. I'm waking up. I'm waking up this Monday morning.
I love that. That's awesome. It actually works well for him.
Did you see, though, we almost got the cover in this game?
Which one? The Chargers?
Yeah.
I had the Dolphins, so I did get the cover. But no.
Oh, well, did you see the end of that game, the last play?
No. Did they almost do the stupid shit where they throwing it around and somebody scooping it back in?
No. They everyone was expecting a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Or like throw it down the field and do the little pitch and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But instead of throwing it down the field, they ran like a screen and we're gonna start it like 5 yards down the field. But homeboy read it, sniffed it out, picked off Tua, and started taking it back. And then instead of taking it all the way back, he just decided to run out of bounds in the game.
He's no Jordan Davis.
You motherfucker.
He's no Jordan Davis.
He gave us hope.
I love that. I did not see that, man. I would have been so sick. I'd have been like, how the hell did I lose this football game? Hell, I thought I was dead to rights.
You trusted Tua.
The Dolphins were down like 10 late in this damn thing. I had to come back to get the lead there. A couple scores in a row.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, we're going to pull around and win the money line, too. And then I saw the damn Chargers at 27-26 were on like the 15-yard line with 8 seconds to go. I was like, oh, Dicker the kicker.
Yeah, Dicker don't miss.
No, not those.
He don't miss.
Not those.
It was a good Good win for the Chargers on the road, though, especially losing
Banged up,
players.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's like, Beardo's like, who do the Chargers even have? And I'm like, they still have Keenan Allen. They
They
have
got Justin Herbert.
Yeah,
Hell,
I'm like, they'll be.
Kamani Vidal or whatever had a good game yesterday too.
Also had a good game. Old. I mean, Achane was all over the place. That guy was flying around the field.
God, that guy's good, dude.
He found himself in the end zone again. Old Darren Waller, 4 touchdowns in 3 games.
Freaking Darren Waller, dude.
Why aren't we betting Darren Waller to get a touchdown?
I have I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to bet him 2+ on National Tight End Weekend.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, our long shot parlay of touchdown guys, freaking T. Higgins. I got him 3-1 to score a touchdown. Falls. He gets tackled on the half-yard line.
Oh my God, is that the one that cost you?
No, Njoku didn't get it, but I also had an individual ticket on T. Higgins because I'm like 3-1, dude.
Tez Johnson came through.
Tez did.
Dude, did you hear Tez was sitting there and he caught that pass? He said, man, I heard the fans start chanting MVP.
Yes.
He said, I went over and I was talking to Sterling Shep. He said, I said, Shep, they're chanting MVP, man. I ain't done shit all year long. He was like, Tez, they saying it for Baker, man. He's like, oh, that makes sense. I love it.
That is so funny.
It is funny.
He's like, they love me. They
said,
really love me.
They chanting MVP, man. I ain't done shit all year. Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh, that is great. Steelers. I didn't trust this one. I couldn't bet the spread, but I did take the Steelers on the money line. I picked them. They get it done 23-9. I still don't know if they're good.
Both these stupid assholes, man. I had over 38.5 in this damn game, and there ain't no reason we shouldn't have got there. You got the Browns with the ball back trying to drive. They turned the ball over in Steelers plus territory. I'm like, okay, just go punch it in one more time. I don't care if it's damn 30-9 or 23-16. Both of those equal 39. These pieces of shit, man.
Yes, Buku Tez went to Oregon.
Yes, he did. He's the one that is like basically Bo Nick's brother.
We saw this. We saw this coming, dude. Like, it was a terrible spot for the Browns. Coming back from London, having to go back on the road in division, team coming off a bye. We'll see what the Steelers are, but the Steelers now, dude, check this out.
Hey, did you know Mike Tomlin is now 27-6 against rookie quarterbacks?
Yeah, he's really good against them. The Steelers are all alone at the top with a 2.5 game lead.
Because that division is, with the Ravens all banged up, that division is the worst division in football, dude.
I can't believe I didn't bet more on the Steelers to win the division. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. And I'm just kicking myself for not betting more on them.
Look at that. The team in second is the damn Bengals, bro.
Yeah.
That is gross. That is by far the worst team in football. Joe Flacco, no Joe Flacco, whatever. They are garbage. Even with all those high-priced toys.
Yeah, it is gross. You want to know what's even more gross? The Browns are favored next week.
Oh, little Browns-Jets parlay booyah.
Mm-hmm. I think the Browns play the Dolphins next week at home.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck the Dolphins.
That's what I'm saying. It's like there's some gross picks next week.
Absolutely.
Gross. Buku said that's right. Every Sunday, Thursday, Monday is a bad day for Browns football. That 9% ticket I got on Pittsburgh to win the division is looking. Ooh,
right. It is nice, baby.
That is nice.
I get you over 10-1. Let's go.
I feel like someone told you a few weeks back, buy big on the Steelers. I know.
What is it? Oh, that's eight foot toad. Oh, you're back. Welcome back, man. Good morning to you. Hope you have the day you deserve.
Good morning. I got this one wrong. I should. The Panthers, man, they just don't lose at home. 30-27 win. I did take the Panthers, so I was really excited. And in the contest, the points, like you pick a team and their points that they score that week gets added. Took the Panthers. I don't think there's going to be many other weeks that the Panthers get 30 points. So I feel pretty good about that.
Actually, that's the second time they've got 30 points in like a month.
That's what I mean.
At home, yeah. I mean,
I don't think they're going to do it again.
Clearly, they can't score more than 30. That has been the tip of the iceberg there.
Yeah, but 30-27 win against the Cowboys. I thought the Cowboys were going to get. I mean, all they had to do was get to midfield, and Aubrey's making that field goal. But yeah, the Cowboys, man, their defense is just awful.
Dude, how is it
Awful.
so? What up, Wappler Radar, man? Good morning, boys. How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys, huh?
I had the over in this game because I knew both these defenses were atrocious. I knew the Cowboys could score, but the Panthers, I felt like we're not going to have any trouble scoring either against this damn defense, man. I had over 49.5. I didn't really have to sweat. I know we only got to 57, but we were at 54 for a while.
I was really hoping the Cowboys would win this one because then their record would be 3-2-1.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah. Dowdle, though, like you said, 30 carries, which is a career high, 183 yards rushing.
Dude, this is one of
Plus,
those.
he had some receiving, and he had like 240 yards total.
You know, I've got my list of players I hate, like Jack Eichel and Charlie Davalon and guys like that. And so I'm going to have a whole nother list of guys I hate. And it's not going to be because they're bums. It's because they freak the fuck out when they're playing me in fantasy. Rico Dowdle now tops that fucking list. This guy. God almighty. And it always, you got players that like you try. I tried to give Rico Dowdle a chance for a couple of years. Never did shit. Never. And then this guy just shows up the last 2 weeks like he's Emmitt Smith or somebody. What are we doing?
Has anyone done a wellness check on Patriot? He's good. He's fishing.
Oh, man. He had a rough weekend. Boomer Sooner and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I've lived that life, Patriot. It's okay. I'm a Vols fan and a Bucks fan. I know what that's like.
Real quick, before we continue this, I got to tell you about the NFL.
Man, tell me about the NFL, man, where I can watch it.
Hey, football fanatics, are you ready for some prime-time NFL action? Tune into Westwood One for all your gridiron glory you crave. From jaw-dropping touchdowns to game-changing plays, don't miss a moment of the excitement. Catch every snap, every tackle, and every victory on Westwood One. You can listen to the NFL on the NFL app, on the Westwood One Sports app, on WestwoodOneSports.com via Westwood One station streams, or by asking Alexa to open Westwood One Sports. If it's the NFL, it's on Westwood One.
Booyah.
That app is pretty good. If you're on the go, it's a pretty good app.
We always on the go, man.
We always on the go. I felt good about this one. I was getting nervous because it was like my sharper pick of the week, but then everyone else liked it, so it made me nervous. But Seattle went down, did the damn thing. They might actually be half decent. 20-12 victory over the Jags.
Bro, the Seahawks have won 9 straight road games.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude. I didn't even have that as part of the analysis going into this week that they'd already won 8 straight. I was on them Seahawks with you too, man. It felt like a good spot for them there. Expecting the Jaguars to drop one, but yeah, Seahawks look good in this one. That's a good win. Go on the road and do that.
It was just a letdown spot for the Jags more than anything.
Letdown spot. Yeah, the Seahawks coming back from that home loss to the Bucks in the last second where they feel like they kind of let one slip away. It just felt like one of those where it was like, okay.
My inner 13-year-old can't stop looking at this. They scored 6 here and 6 here, which just spells boob.
Yeah, it is. I'll never be able to unsee that.
That's how they played. They played like a boob.
They played like boobs yesterday. Bunch of boobs.
Sure did. Yeah, no, Seahawks. I mean, this score could have been more. Seahawks kicked a field goal with 1:57 left or something like that. But there was a penalty, and smart coach said, "I'll take the penalty. They have no timeouts left. We're going to knee this thing out."
I don't need. Yeah. Oh God. I know. Did you see Kirby Smart? Hey, for the record, we love Gunnar Stockton, the quarterback for the Georgia Bulldogs, because he covered for the Boosters the other night when he broke that little run and he dove in the end zone. You got Kirby and all of them over there on the sideline saying, "Hey, you got to go down right there. Hey, fuck y'all. Score the points." And for those of us who got bets on your team, you piece of shit, we didn't need you to win by 3, Kirby. We love Gunnar Stockton scoring for the Boosters one time. Quit telling people to slide down.
Wappler Radar is right. Darnold was having himself a great first half. And JSN, 8 catches, 162 yards, and a tutty. Man, if you had that guy in fantasy, that was a good pick this year. All he's doing is just catching balls left and right.
SD's got him. I played against him yesterday in the Dynasty League. I thought he was going to be the one to get me too. And it wound up, I squeaked out the Dynasty win yesterday. But JSN having a great year, dude. You got no DK Metcalf, no Tyler Lockett. Hey, they can throw that guy the ball now.
That's right.
And Darnold looks good.
Yep. It was an ugly game for the Rams and Ravens, but weather and all that stuff. But dude, the Rams, shout out to the Rams defense.
Yeah,
they stuffed the Ravens right before the half, stuffed them on the 1 yard line multiple times, which was huge for helping us cover this game. But that was like a momentum swing right there. And then they came out guns a-blazing in the third quarter, get a 17-3 victory.
It was 3-0. The next time I checked the damn score, it was 17-3. I was like, what happened?
There was a lot of nothing that happened in the first half. Good defensive plays, but a lot of nothing happened.
Puka got banged up. He wound up getting hurt and went out of the game and was out most of the third quarter, but he did wind up coming back in and playing, but I don't know how serious that looked like. Some kind of ankle or something. We ain't gonna speculate on injury and stuff, but some kind of leg injury.
Something with his foot, they were saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It looked like it was his ankle, but apparently it was his foot. That's how he was able to come back.
I was gonna say it's some kind of lower leg injury.
Not Puka. I thought you said Buku. Oh man, Buku's hurt.
I totally may have said that. I may have been reading a Buku comment or something. I totally could have said that.
Our guy's down. Our guy is down. No.
Hey, actually, Buku this morning is down at the University of Georgia in Athens for its fall break for the kids up here this week, and they took HB, his youngest son, down to University of Georgia hitting camp down there. So Buku went with me back in the day, man. I went down to the Nike All-American camp down at the University of Georgia. Going into my senior year, and Buku rode down there with me. I was like, make sure you tell HB we've been down here. We know a thing or two about this place, man.
You know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Yeah, so big time for them today.
Well, one of my sharper bets of the week, Raiders, took them in Survivor. I was just praying in the second half. I go, listen, just cover. I mean, just get the win. If you end up not covering, I won't be too pissed because I did lay the 4.5 with them. I actually. Get this correct. I laid -9.5 on Kalshi with them. I cashed out when they went up like 17-3. I got 75 cents back on it. Because I was like, you know what? It's just my luck that some stupid shit will happen and they won't cover. Now they ended up covering the 9.5 too, but I over doubled my money on that bet. So I was like, I'm good. I'm not going to get greedy. Let me cash out here. That's what's nice about Kalshi is you can cash in and out of even on the spread bets, which is awesome. But I said this, Kirk. I said if the Raiders get to 20 points, I'm good. If they get to 20 points, I'm good. They got to 20 points.
You were good.
We nailed it.
You got 20 points.
Disgusting were my last 2 weeks of Survivor. Panthers, Raiders.
Golly, man. That's kind of stuff that wins you those, bro.
Yeah. Did you watch any of this game?
This one? I flipped over during the commercials of the Bucs 49ers game, but usually it was some stupid shit where we were linked up on the same commercials. There wasn't a whole lot going on in that damn game.
It was so gross. I watched the whole thing because I had Survivor on it.
This game did give me an idea, though, because I had a Brock Bowers tutty this week on my picks, and he wound up not playing, so just boy, get the money back, whatever. It gave me an idea. On fucking tight end week, National Tight End Week, we're going to have us a backup tight end TD parlay, and Michael Mayer is going to be on that thing.
Mayer, yeah.
Michael Mayer, Harold Fannin Jr. of the Browns. I think that's the first two, but we're going to have a backup tight end parlay for National Tight End Week. It may even be Tonjes on there, too, if Kittle's back.
Yeah. It's gonna be we gotta throw Darren Waller in it too. I know he's not a backup.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We'll probably have several parlays that week. Let's talk about this.
That'll be the time Njoku scores too. Dude, Njoku, he's kind of gotten thick.
He is a lot bigger than he was. He looks like he might. Yeah, I mean, he's always been chiseled out of a piece of granite and stuff. He does look. I noticed them thunder thighs yesterday when he said he dropped a pass or something. I was like, damn. Njoku looking more like a left tackle than a tight end.
Yeah. Wappler says, Cricket, is Tampa Bay the best in the NFC? Right now they are. Through 6 weeks.
Right now, man, looking good. Baker's playing great. Hell, yesterday was the first, we're 5-1, but yesterday was the first victory formation of the season for us. The other 4 games came down to the last minute, and we had to get last-second field goals and stuff. I mean, it's a solid team, bro. There's still a lot of injuries there. A lot of guys banged up on the offensive line and stuff. But Baker, I mean, you look yesterday, no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin, no Egbuka goes down in the first half, no Bucky Irving, and Baker's still out there doing the damn thing, man. I know the 49ers are banged up on offense.
Egbuka didn't even do anything yesterday.
Yeah, well, he wound up going out with that hammy. He got
Was
a
that
hammy.
what happened? He went. Okay, I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, he
Okay.
got a hammy thing in the first half and wound up missing the second half there. But yeah, I mean, even without all those big guys in the lineup, Baker's still doing the damn thing, and they look good. The defense is still playing well enough. That's not like a top 10 defense or anything, I don't believe. But
So does that mean Mayfield MVP? I'm so mad at myself. He was 33-1 before the season began, but I even when he was having these comebacks, I was looking at him on Kalshi. I just am so worried that he's going to get hurt because he's like,
golly, what about that
he's
run?
doing. Look at that run
That
yesterday,
run on
where
third
and
down?
14.
He could have
easily
fumbled
got
that.
injured on that
He
play,
could have
dude.
got hurt. He could have got fumbled. He could have fumbled. I mean, that was a crazy play. He's a gritty guy. Right now, for sure, Baker is the front runner for MVP.
I'm waiting for them to have a bad game. It's going to happen where they're going to have a bad game, and then his odds are going to drop a little bit, and then I think I'm going to buy in. Good morning, Ghost. How we doing, buddy?
Good morning, Ghost.
This is something we have to talk about, though. J-Main is right. I've been talking about this for weeks now. The whole, if there's 60% of the tickets on a bet, the public is just getting destroyed. It keeps coming through, Crick. Broncos.
That'll come through historically too, man. That's why they didn't build all them big shiny buildings out there off winners.
I'm always scared of it, though. I'm always scared of it every week. I'm just like, but like the Broncos didn't come through. The Patriots did come through, so they were an outlier. The Cowboys did not come through. Chargers didn't. Well, they didn't really hit the 60%, so they don't count. The Rams did come through, but that was a unique spot. I mean, the Ravens were just.
The Colts didn't know. I think if he goes above the 70% threshold, you got to look at the ones just in the 60s.
Yep, there's that one. So the Colts are another one. The Lions didn't come through. So the fact that I got the Bills tonight does not make me feel good at this moment.
That's good because I got the Falcons, baby. Let's go.
But I got the Commandos, so we're good.
I seen them supporting and Grass Guy both got parlays tonight that finish with the Commanders minus the spread. Grass Guy said he can cash out for 140 right now or wait till it gets to 295, supporting kind of the same situation. What would you do, sir? I believe I'm letting it ride.
Who's he got?
They got the Commanders. Supporting and Grass Guy have parlays tonight that end with the Commanders minus the points. And
the Commanders are one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite picks of the weekend. So do with that what you will. Maybe
I'm already on the Commanders. Yeah, I'm already on the Commanders. So y'all do what you want. I like the Commanders this spot. I know the game last year was weird and all that stuff, but I don't think we're going to see that again tonight.
I'll tell you the stats and stuff support backing the Commanders today. But as we saw in the Bronco game, that doesn't mean jack diddly shit. But yes, J-Main, you get scared. I get scared. Yeah, some of those I look at them and I'm like, I really love it. I've done my homework, and then I go and check these stats, and I'm like, fuck. I know I'm not winning all these now.
Who do you think the best defense in the league is?
I don't think there are good defenses anymore. I really don't. Like I think there's at least okay. At least not.
Well, there's got to be good because somebody's got to be good compared to the field.
No, I think any given Sunday it could be a shootout in the professional league now. I think towards the end of the season we'll see where the good defenses are, but I think it's too early in the season to get consistent defensive play. Why? Who do you think?
I would look at probably the Broncos. I would look at the Rams. Got a really good defense too. They got two bookends in Jared Verse and Byron Young that are absolute monsters. Those dudes in our Dynasty League yesterday, Jared Verse scored 11.5 points and Byron Young scored 12. And they play on the same team as defensive ends, bro. So I like that Rams defense a lot. I'll think about it for a minute. We'll come back to it.
But if I told you the Rams gave up 30 points next week, you wouldn't be that shocked. I mean, it's the NFL.
No. Especially with an offense like theirs, it's high-powered and can get into a back-and-forth game.
Yeah. I wanted to look at the Survivor real quick because I haven't checked it. 8,400 of us left now. By the way, for the contest, I got my last two picks. I'm 2-1 right now. The Broncos are the only one that I lost yesterday. But I got the Bills and the Commanders tonight. So hopefully those two come through. I know you're on the opposite of the Bills, but if they come through, be back-to-back 4-1 weeks. I'll be 8-2 for the quarter. Got a shot at that quarterly prize of $2,500.
Dude, that's a nice little lick.
It would be. But let's see. We didn't really have many upsets. I mean, the biggest upset was the Eagles, obviously. Broncos ended up winning. Colts ended up winning. That was a big play. Steelers. It was a pretty smooth Survivor week. Yeah, no one had the Jags, no one had the Saints, no one dared take the Titans. Everyone and their mother was on the Packers. Dude, when that game was 10-0, I was like, this is the exact score it was when the Browns came back and won. How crazy would that be?
Dude, I know. That's a weird one. We said stay away from that one, though. We didn't know we were getting out of Flacco and stuff like that.
Yeah, no real upsets in the Survivor, though. So we survive and advance in Survivor.
Survive and advance.
But I've already used 2 shitty teams now. So that makes me feel good. Because remember, like I was saying, you have to use 2/3 of the league. You have to use 20 teams. So at some point, you're going to have to use some of these dog shit teams.
You're going to have to, dude. That's part of it. That's the way you win those things like that. You make it 2 gross picks like that, put you in a really good spot because you've saved some of those bigger dogs for a few weeks down the road. What are these? Have you ever seen any of the survivors go the distance? I mean, I know some of them probably do.
The circuit does every year.
Yeah, the circuit does. How many people usually get in that?
Oh,
that's also $1,000 entry.
Yeah, there's like over how many people? I don't know. There's like 7,000 or something like that because it was the 6. No, it's more than that. I can't remember. It's a lot. It's always surprises me the people that miss entries too,
and don't like even get a pick in for $1,000 contest.
There's people in week 5 that didn't put a pick in.
I'm like, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That 1,000 of the blackjack table.
Yeah. Packers 27-18 victory over the Bengals. Nothing to see there really, other than the fact that the Packers don't look all that good. Josh Jacobs 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jamar Chase 10 catches, 94 yards and a tutty. At least he's getting his points for fantasy. But the Packers, I know it says 27, but man, their offense doesn't look all that great. They should have been able to move. They were getting sacked. They were getting stuffed on runs. Like I said, it was 10-0 at half, and then it was 10-7 at one point before they decided to turn it on in the fourth quarter. But I don't know. I don't know what to do with this Packers team.
When is Jaden Reed and Christian Watkins supposed to be back?
I don't know. I saw Watkins on the sideline yesterday. I don't know when they are.
I know he tore his ACL late. Watkins did. Jaden Reed's been dealing with something since kind of the beginning of the year there. But that's 2 big guys out of that offense that if you can get them back in there and you still got Romeo Doubs and Matthew Golden, the rookie out of Texas, and then Dontavian Wicks and Josh Jacobs. Did you see that touchdown run Josh Jacobs had for to put him? I think it's one they scored, put him on 17. But he ran from like the 19-yard line, and he ran right through a bunch of dudes' faces right into the end zone. It was fast, too. Like he was shot out of a damn cannon, man. Josh Jacobs pretty damn good.
He's a big boy.
Yeah. Angry.
He a big boy. Yeah.
For the Packers, I'm not just not impressed. Once again, I want to say that they're one of the better defenses in the league, but then I can't get out of my head that 40-40 tie against Dallas.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, especially when it was a big game for their defense.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, coming off the loss to the Browns and shit, you expect them to show up, and I'm like, I just don't know. So I think you might be right. There might not be. We need to look for the teams that are more consistent, but everybody's going to have a game where they give up 30 or 40.
Yeah, it's the NFL now. It's just the NFL in 2025. Tell me about this Buccaneers-Niners game.
Woo-wee. Man, it felt good. I felt like I didn't really have to sweat this one all that much. A little close early on there, but Baker just doing what Baker does. And then I saw Fred Warner go down. Like I said, that was at the point in the game where I was like, dude, they don't stand a chance now. That's your field general. That's your guy, your leader in the locker room and all that stuff. And you see that dude go down with an injury like that. It's like a double-edged sword. It either motivates a team to go out and play for them the rest of the game and stuff, or it like deflates them. And that one yesterday, when you saw it, you just seen the looks on those 49ers faces and stuff, and they're like, not again. And you felt like they were just deflated, dude.
Yeah. It was it was one of those injuries. One, it was a fluke. He got rolled up on, like you didn't see it coming. And then you see it. I don't know if you actually watched it.
I saw it.
And you're like, I can't tell what happened there, but that doesn't look good. You know what I mean?
I knew it. You could. It
wasn't like his leg was sticking this way where you can clearly see.
It is. It's just in a pile, so it's hard to see on the video. And I was trying to show it to SD. I was like, look, and I was like, you don't see his leg facing forward and his foot turned to the side there. I was like, I was like, his shit's dislocated. Nothing is
Yeah,
connected right there.
you
right
just
now.
see his knee is like yeah, that thing's not attached right now.
Yeah, like he's like holding his leg up forward and his foot's turned out this way.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that ain't good.
Yeah, it's season-ending injury there. Sucks, dude. I
That's-
mean, the Niners just keep getting hurt, man.
Well, she was like, do you think he's hurt bad? I was like, I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't expect to see Fred Warner back on the field before October of next season.
You think it's that bad, huh?
I mean, these guys heal differently and stuff, but we got to remember Fred Warner's an older guy too. And it's one of those things we see it all the time where guys they say they're going to be ready for training camp or ready for opening week and stuff. And they get closer and they're like, dude, you're not quite there yet. You're only at 85%. We want to make sure you're at 100 because you go out there at 85, you wind up getting hurt again. You miss a whole nother season. So, yeah, I think it could be one of those things where you see him at the beginning on the physically unable to perform list and he misses like the first 4 weeks of the season or something.
Yeah, but he's a freak. I wouldn't be surprised if he.
Yeah. All these guys are different. It's all about how they respond and go through the rehab and how their body takes to all that stuff. And I mean, he's obviously a guy that can do it. When Father Time undefeated never lost.
Undefeated never lost. Yeah. Unfortunate for them. They've got to quit getting injured, man. They've got to quit getting injured. I don't know how they're so cursed with injuries.
It's just unlucky. That's all that is, just unlucky. I mean, there ain't really nothing you can do. It's not like they're not training like everybody else out there and getting in shape and ready to go and stuff. It's just bad luck, dude.
I tell you, this was a fun game, though. It was like the Niners or, the Bucs would score, the Niners would answer, and then it was just like the end of that first half was just fireworks.
It was a hard-hitting football game, too, dude.
Oh, yeah.
There were dudes laying out everywhere, all over the field.
Yeah, it was crazy. But then the Chiefs and Lions, Chiefs came out and handled business. That one was a good little back and forth. I thought them missing that extra point was going to come back to bite him in the ass. But like Dan Campbell getting too cute out there to start the game was going to go for it. End up getting a delay of game. Ended up kicking the field goal, which was smart. And the Chiefs, the fucking Chiefs, man, they're about to kick the field goal too. And then Andy Reid is like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to play Dan Campbell's game. We're going to go for it on fourth and goal.
Andy Reid's the best at turning it around.
I didn't see it live. I was getting I was making dinner for Cal, and I came back and looked, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's number 1. And I forgot which jersey Xavier Worthy was, but I'm checking my phone, and my homeboy came through for me.
Boom.
It was a nice little lick.
I didn't see your other text this morning, but you said I put that in right before kickoff. That just came to you, man, like an epiphany.
Well, I had this one, right? I had this one. This is one I liked about an hour before I placed this bet. Then I was like, anytime, right? Getting plus 150 on them. And I'm like, okay. But then I'm like, why do I sprinkle some on him to score the first one? I was like, well, let me see the odds. And when I saw I was getting over 10-1, I'm like, done.
Done, bro.
Done.
Booyah. Good pick, sir. Nice little lick right there. A little 47.87 to put 5 honey buns back in the account. Booyah.
I wanted to ask Robert about this sometime, and maybe you can ask him next time you see him. When you take some of these long shots, like especially a first touchdown score, I feel like you got to automatically put in, like if you buy in at 9 cents, put in the order to sell it all at 90 cents. Because last night, if you had Jared Goff to score the first touchdown, there was about 90 seconds where everyone and their mother thought Jared Goff
wanted to do that.
Huh?
You wanted to do that.
What do you mean?
That's not your ticket, is it?
No. This is someone else. I know. Yeah.
Talked about it the other day. That was your disgusting one of the weekend.
Yeah. And
we even said if you're going to do it, bet him anytime, you got to bet him first tutty too.
Yeah. And
150.
But my point here is there's about 90 seconds where everyone thought Jared Goff scored the first touchdown. So everyone's celebrating, and those Kalshi markets move so fast. Someone would have bought your Jared Goff. They would have been like, this is a guaranteed winner, and I'm getting it at 90 cents. I'm getting a free 10
what
cents.
happened? Did he? I didn't see that part.
Okay, so he scored the first touchdown.
Jared Goff.
They did that little trick play. They threw it out to him, and he caught it, almost dropped it, and then got into the end zone. Well, the refs come out like 90 seconds later as they're getting ready to kick the extra point, and they go, actually, after discussion, the quarterback never got set because the running back picked up his leg, so he was kind of in motion as well, I guess. I don't know.
You can't do that.
What?
That's a penalty. That's an illegal formation penalty. You can't come back and call the penalty after the fact if you missed it in real time.
No, the next play hadn't happened. They were still discussing whether because someone threw the flag.
Oh, if the flag was thrown, but if you didn't throw the flag, you can't come back and review it and say it later.
No, the refs were talking about it the whole time. So
Okay.
everyone's thinking it's a touchdown, and then they're like, after discussion, the quarterback never got set because he didn't stop his motion.
That feels like somebody's buzzing in with the Buffalo Wild Wings button.
It
saying,
did
hey,
feel like it. It did
we
feel
got,
like
we got a lot of action on Jared Goff first tutty score.
If you've got like this one would have been like you would have bought in at 2 cents or 1 cent, right? And so if you got one of those ones, you got to put an order in where there's a quick outcome if it happens. You got to put in sell at like 90 or 95 cents because someone would have bought that up.
Hey, I see what you're saying now, but could you have in those same moments? Did you have any spots where you could buy the no at like 10 cents?
Yeah, you could have. Yeah,
and
you could have bought the no at 1 cent.
Oh my
because
god!
The market had moved and we're like, oh, he just scored. Everyone thought he just scored. So then when
it's not him, you get 100 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! They'll have to fix that.
But like last night was rare though. It was unique because usually we know right away if there's a penalty, and when you're watching on TV, you're already delayed and behind real time, so the markets are usually quicker than you. Last night was unique because, like I said, it took them like 90 seconds to figure out if that penalty was
unique. But now it's a thing, bro.
But the broadcast wasn't even talking about it potentially not being a touchdown. They were just.
But that's where you got to use your eyes, man. You got two eyes, one mouth for a reason there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's crazy. That is totally a thing. You got to watch for those spots, especially in these standalone primetime games. It actually might be better to watch that during like the 1 p.m. slate for the NFL games, because that might be the ones where you could find some good edges on, because that shit may happen more than you realize, man. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Username said someone laid $5K for a $450,000 payout, and Vegas was like, nope, we're going to buzz in and say he wasn't set.
100%, dude. They got that big Buffalo been there. The Buffalo Wild Wings. Ooh, press the button.
Ooh, Supporting had one. He said he bet Patriots -6.5 on Kalshi and set the sell for 75% and that cashed. Yeah. I think you got to be careful with some of those. I think someone's going to buy it at some point.
Yeah.
So
100%.
We'll see. But yeah, those are the games last night. I mean, impressive win by the Chiefs. They needed to get it done. I was hoping they would lose, so then them to miss the playoffs was looking even better, but I guess not.
Mm.
2 games tonight. Bills Falcons.
Ooh, let's cook up a gross same game parlay, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. Bills Falcons. I'm on the Falcons, man. I got Falcons plus 4.5, 2 units, and I got Falcons money line. And I believe I got a better number on that. I've checked my number.
I mean, just following the trend, bet against the Bills. They're 76% of the tickets. I'm on the Bills still.
I know every time I feel like I do this to the Bills, they wind up kicking my head in.
This feels like, listen, Josh Allen lost on Sunday Night Football. He ain't losing on Monday Night Football. And it just feels like one of those Josh Allen kind of like, listen, a little pissed off, just one of those 4 touchdowns, 300-yard kind of games where he just, like, they don't ever not score.
That's what it feels to me. I got a weird feeling tonight.
Well, talk through this. Talk through some plays with him. I got to go grab a cup of coffee.
All right. I'm on the Falcons this evening. You got the Falcons coming off the bye week. Like Will said, Buffalo losing on, Sunday Night Football last week there. So they will have an extra day of rest as well. Both these teams should be rested up, ready to go. But playing in Atlanta tonight, man, I don't know. I just got a weird feeling on this one. I do. Kind of looking back to that Atlanta Commanders game. I know they were playing with a backup quarterback, the Commanders were, but you felt like Atlanta when they came out against Carolina and got skunked 30-0. They looked terrible in that game and came back home the next week. So some of these teams are just much better squads at home. And now you got the Falcons should be fully healthy after the bye week. Anybody that's going to be healthy in the next near future should be healthy right now for tonight. I know the Bills have got the solid run defense, but I still look for a big game out of Bijan tonight. And Bills get kicked in the mouth, Grass Guy says. But yeah, I'm on the Falcons this evening at the plus 4.5 or 2-unit play. I got that at -105. That was last Thursday. And I got Falcons money line plus 185. So I didn't move a whole lot there. You got the juice on the plus 4.5 now, -112. But money line moved just a little bit. But I like the Falcons tonight, man. And I'm going to look in here. I'm going to try to find a sick same game parlay tonight. I like a big game out of Bijan, but you might want to look, instead of looking at rushing yards, you might want to look at rush and receiving yards, because if they do have some struggles with getting him rolling in the running game, where he's not picking up a very big clip or something like that, and he's not very involved in that aspect, I think they'll try to work him outside, get him in some screens and things like that, try to get the ball in his hands on the outside to make some plays. So if you want to look at Bijan tonight, maybe not look at his rushing yards over, but his rush and receiving yards there. So let me see what we can look at a number on that. Rush, receiving yards, Bijan. I like Bijan 120 plus rush and receiving yards. Ooh, actually, wait a minute. It's one of those weird ones. Never mind. It's one of those weird ones, because they got Bijan's averaging 146 rush and receiving yards per game. It's one of those I was telling y'all about the other day. Is that when it's like his average is at 146, but they're showing you like 120 plus is at plus 123. It shouldn't be that. That means that 140 is plus 237. So if he's averaging 146, 140 plus should be more along the lines of like minus 110 both ways there. And you got 140 plus at plus 230. So let's be careful on Bijan. Let's go away from that. I think we look more at James Cook, because James Cook averaging 107.8. That's a little closer there. You are getting a little plus money on the 100 plus at plus 136, but that's not as big a discrepancy as it is for Bijan, because James Cook only averaging 107.8. Obviously, it's not as big a discrepancy there, but I think I like that instead. I think I'll go with James Cook, because here's the thing. I could still be on the Falcons, and James Cook can still have 100 plus rushing receiving yards if I could still win the damn game. Keon Coleman, anytime TD. You think so, huh? He was he got, suspended last week, or they made him go to the locker room or something. I don't know. It's like conduct detrimental to the team, whatever they call that now, the fancy words for that. But he wound up getting, I don't know, he's got some problems. He's not happy with, I guess, his volume in the offense and stuff. But so I don't know. But you're probably right. Usually when somebody's bitching like that, grass guy, that's usually the time to take him. So Keon Coleman at plus 225. Did we talk about Ray McLeod the other day? That's who I'm going with. I'm going Ray McLeod. Boom.
Ray.
I'm doing Ray.
It is a good matchup for James Cooks, by the way, according to the Will Report. The Bills have an edge, a massive edge in the run game.
Let me ask you about this, because I look at this too, and this is kind of what I was talking about the other day. But like in those spots where I was looking at rushing receiving yards, like you got Bijan averaging 146 rushing receiving yards per game, but you can get him at 120 plus tonight at plus 123. His 140 plus, which should be more like minus 110, is at plus 237. That's got to smell funny, right?
It does smell funny. If anything, this is just like the Saquon one the other night, where you were only getting like 150 to 100, and I'm like, what?
Exactly.
I would go on Kalshi and bet the no.
Well, it's like the other day, man. I was looking at Jackson Dart the other night, and Jackson Dart was averaging, going to that game Thursday night, was averaging 27 rush yards a game, but his 40 plus was at like plus 118. And I was like, oh, I like that. Well, I wound up getting it at plus 118, and it went all the way down to where you had to lay money on the 40 plus. And I was like, dude, there's some kind of weird, because that shouldn't be the case if that's 15 yards under his average, and he winds up soaring over it by 20 yards.
Yeah. No, I get you. Something smells funny there.
All right, I got a 2-pick parlay. I need you to help me with another pick, man. But I got a
save it. It's called a tease. Okay. It's called a tease.
Tease in the business. Fair enough.
Because I got to tell you about crypto.
Man, tell me about crypto.
Let's be clear. Cryptocurrency is no longer emerging. It's here. And this latest move cements that reality in the biggest way yet. Trump Media Group just inked a massive $6.4 billion deal with Crypto.com, the world's top crypto platform. They're teaming up to scoop up $6.4 billion in CRO, the powerhouse token that fuels fast, low-fee DeFi, staking rewards, and real-world perks like cash back on your spends. To launch America's first crypto or CRO treasury, when it's done, this new company will be the biggest CRO holder out there. Want in on the action? Head to Crypto.com today and grab some CRO. Let's make crypto great again.
Booyah.
I signed up. I got me some. Me some. Go check it out. See if it's for you. All right. I'm ready.
I just found out. I found my last leg while you were telling me about crypto, man. All right. 3-leg parlay for Falcons Bills. James Cook, 100 plus rushing receiving yards. Ray McLeod, anytime touchdown. Halftime tie.
I was thinking of Patriot with when a lot of these games yesterday I was watching. I'm like, we might end in a halftime tie here. I wonder if Patriot bet it.
It's happening tonight in the first game. That'll get you that little 3-pick parlay. Get you plus $11,000. Put you 111 back in the account.
11,000. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I ain't mad at it.
I like it. That's what we're rolling with.
And then James Cook is going to get he's going to be just barely over, and then he's going to get sacked, or not sacked, but stuffed in the backfield.
He'll throw some stupid swing route or something.
Yeah, Cricket's going to be screaming at his TV like,
"This guy sucks! Holy hell!"
I'll be in talk. If that happens to James Cook, y'all see me tomorrow on the morning show too, because I won't be able to sleep. I'll get up irate.
Does Ray have a TD this season?
Does he have one yet? If he don't, I like it even more.
That's what some guy from Maine is asking. Let me look.
Yep, look it up. What up, some guy from Maine? You snuck in here, man. Good morning.
Let's see.
Wappler said halftime tie is genius. That's right. That's right. That one ain't never going to get old. This guy sucks.
We're going to use that so much with some of our picks.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, man. Ooh.
He was actually talking about us when he did that.
Yeah. His 2025 regular season stats. You ready for it?
Yeah.
6 catches, 64 yards, 0 touchdowns.
God, Ray is getting one tonight. You know what's going to be gross is when he returns a punt or something and they give it to the defense special teams and we don't get it.
I feel like with only 64 yards on the season, we should be getting 3-1 on that touchdown. Books know something.
We're getting 4-1.
Oh, I thought you said it was plus 225.
No, he's plus 400. Plus 225 is Keon Coleman.
Oh, that's who it was. Okay. Ray plus 400. Ooh.
What up, Bierski? How about them Panthers, sir? Whoop, whoop.
We're talking hockey?
No,
Panthers
I
at home.
I don't know. He came in and said, no, it looks like that's a Carolina Panther there, not a Florida.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. How about them Panthers? They undefeated at home, never lost.
Dude, I know. I think we just fade them on the road every week and bet them at home every week. Don't care what the spread is.
You know what I'm going to bet because I have to?
Bet it.
Ray. First touchdown, 25-1.
Absolutely. Lock it in.
I got to put a little on that, right?
Lock it in. You better. If you're scared, you can get in my pocket.
I'm gonna see if someone will take it at 3 cents.
My fucking hat. Damn, actually.
I'm gonna see if someone will take it at 3 cents. I put 500 contracts in at 3 cents, so it's gonna cost me $15.
We're always down to talk hockey, Wappler. We may not be able to do that this morning, man. He'll have to get out of here at 9 a.m. to go to work and stuff. We can talk some hockey this afternoon on the afternoon show.
Yeah. Mondays it's all football, man. It's all other than the fact that the Panthers shout out kept me alive in Survivor 6-2 victory. Never a doubt.
Hey man, I had another team from Carolina. Keep me alive in that Survivor. Hurricanes, let's go. Booyah. Panthers and Hurricanes. Man.
Bears, Commanders. Who's scoring the first touchdown in that game?
Bears and Commanders. Who is scoring the first touchdown in that game? I'm on the Commanders. Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet?
Yep, I'm on the Commanders, so you know it's going to be a Bear that scores first.
God, I got one of those shitty fantasy weeks where it's like I need Roma Dunze to go off, but if he goes off, I for sure lose in another league. But I'm also like in a shitty situation where if he just does something tonight, I'm probably going to lose in that other league and not win in my other league. So it's probably going to go horrible for me.
I found it. I know who it is tonight. It's Alomide Zacchaeus. This guy, this is a flashback. Didn't Alomide play for the damn Commanders last year?
Is that a person?
Yes, Alomide Zacchaeus.
That's the first time I've ever heard of that person.
He's a receiver. No, I bet him for first touchdown score last year. I'm pretty sure y'all have to stat check me, whatever. I'm pretty sure I bet him. He played for the Commanders last year, I think, and I bet him first touchdown score at like 25-1 or something. And it was one of those like last night where he got it, but then they like went back and reviewed it and were like, no, he's down at the 1, and they wound up doing some tush-push nonsense or something. Alomide Zacchaeus. I don't even know if this is true, but it feels like it might be a revenge game. We're getting him first tutty tonight.
Okay. I kind of want to bet Washington's defense first touchdown. If I can get 50 to 1 on it, put a little $10 on it. Right? A little fumble, scoop, and score action. Caleb Williams, pick 6.
Yeah. He does shit like that.
Some guy from man, how that T. Higgins bet treat you? Whoopsies, dude.
That motherfucker.
Down at the 6-inch line, man.
God,
Couldn't just stretch the ball out or something.
I know, dude. I had one of those last year where I had a quarterback. I remember who it was, first tutty, and he goes in there and steps on the half-yard line, dude. Nothing's, especially when they call it a touchdown, you're sitting there, and all of a sudden they show the replay, and it's like dying the death of 1,000 cuts. You know he's out at the half-yard line.
I put the order in. I'm going to see if someone will take it. I put 500 contracts at 2 cents for Washington's defense to score the first touchdown tonight.
Oh, somebody definitely going to take that, bro.
Yeah. You guys can bet me on that. You guys want to bet me on that? Go ahead. Go over there and buy my contract. Say, you know what, Will's crazy. They're not scoring the first touchdown. You get some free money. You can take my $10 from me.
I like a Loma Day. That's who
Grass Guy wants me to ask you about his son's picture.
Oh my God, dude. Did you know that Grass Guy is Step's daddy?
Is that what he looks like?
I'll have to go back. I don't have it prepared right now. I'll do it today, and I'll be able to show it to you on Thursday. But I will clip it out. But he showed a picture, and he's like, dude, it blows my mind when we were on Spitting Truth. He's like, it blows my mind how much Steps looks like my son. And I was like, oh, yeah? And he pulls this damn picture down off the wall, bro. And I'm telling you, if Steps brought Grass Guy's son into Buku's den to watch football, I would think they were brothers. I had no idea that Grass Guy was Steps' daddy.
Are we sure they're not?
We don't know. That's what I told him. I was like, man, you ever do any hanging out in Southern Indiana back in the day? I'm just saying. Them roots run far and wide, buddy.
Oh, baby. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I just like this Commanders game, but I can't tell you how it's going to go.
I am on the Commanders in that one. We need to, let's see here.
Your Zacchaeus dude is plus 400 to get a touchdown on Kalshi.
Zacchaeus? Lamade? Yeah,
just to get a touchdown.
Ooh, I think I found a good one. Okay. Let's go with, we're going to make a same game parlay.
All right.
Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, this is B-Max guy. 80-plus rushing yards.
Okay.
Let's see here. Receiving props. Let's go with Aloma Day. Ooh. 25-plus receiving yards. I don't need him to go crazy. And then rushing props. Ooh, where is Debo? Debo, 15-plus rushing yards?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, there it is.
He's got a team, but that's never stopped him.
That 10-1, that'll be good enough. We'll do 3-legger. We got Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, 80-plus rushing yards. Alomade Zacchaeus, 25-plus receiving yards. Debo Samuel, 15-plus rushing yards. 10-1. Boom.
Real quick, some college ball before we get out of here. 3 people actually put Indiana as the #1 team in the country. That's a little.
Did nobody watch that game where they played Ohio State last year? Nobody watched that. I know they beat Oregon this year. Good job. Hell yeah. Good for Kurt Signetti and crew, but give me a break.
I'm waiting for Texas A&M. I mean, I'm enjoying rooting on Texas A&M, but I'm waiting for them to have a classic Texas A&M shit the bed week.
I think Miami's fraudulent.
Ooh, really?
I do. I think they're frauds. I think the whole damn ACC is frauds.
You know what's a shame?
Tell me.
We aren't going to get to see how good Texas Tech is until they get into the playoff. I think they're good, but they don't have dick left on their schedule.
Yeah, they don't. Like I said, that'll give them time to get healthy. The quarterback's dealing with something that, like, it's not like a major thing, but it's like kind of a nagging. I don't know if it's a calf or what's going on with it, but he's had to come out of like 2 of the last 3 games because of it. So we'll have to see if they can get him right and everything. But that defense, dude, has got the #1 stop rate in the country. Better than Ohio State, better than BYU, better than Oklahoma.
They better. They spent a lot of money this offseason. They bought a team.
Money well spent. There's a lot of people out there spending a lot of money that suck. At least Texas Tech spending their money right.
Looking at you, Clemson.
Looking at you, Clemson, you pieces of shit.
Ripper said, I picked every game yesterday. The only loss was the Detroit game, and I never bet a thing. Shameful. That's how it goes, man.
I
That's
can't
how it
get out
goes.
of my mind that year was like 2018 or something when Mark Richt was still coaching at Miami and they were like 10-0. They're sitting there and everybody, they were number 2 in the country and everybody's beating their chest about them. And those fools lost 3 straight games in unimpressive fashion. I think it's going to be the same damn way, dude. Whoever Miami's playing the first round of the college football playoff, whether it be, they're probably going to get a bye, but whenever they play their first college football playoff game, I'm betting against Miami.
My Megatron says Indiana's for real. Hey, do it against Ohio State. I want to see you try to dink and dunk your way on that Ohio State defense. Good luck.
That's what I'm saying. Indiana
It
looks
was
good.
it was a very impressive win.
Anytime you go to the Autzen Zoo and get a W, that's a big win.
But, Indiana's probably going to be undefeated. Now, I mean, basically the winner of this game was set up to be a guaranteed lock for the Big Ten championship. So now that Oregon's lost, it looks like we are going to get Ohio State versus Indiana in the Big Ten championship.
You know, it's going to be hilarious is when UCLA beats Indiana.
Dude, talking about UCLA, they're back, baby.
They're back, baby. Don't call it a comeback.
They're so gross. Watch, this will be the game that Penn State wins out of nowhere.
Dude,
beat Indiana.
Oh my God, at Penn State. Oh man.
About just enough time to give them about a month to get the interim head coach adjusted and whatnot.
Hey, that last game of the season too at Purdue. Don't sleep on that one. In-state rivalry and crazy shit happens in those damn games, bro.
UCLA isn't beating Indiana. Stop with the foolishness, Crick. Hey, they said a lot. They said that about Penn State.
Everybody said Indiana wasn't beating Penn State. They weren't even covering. They weren't going to be able to go to East Lansing and get a W neither. They're back, baby. Nico
I'm
for
gonna bet against them this. Oh, I don't even know who they play this week. I'm going to bet against them. Let's see.
Go ahead and go and look at Nico's Heisman odds, and then whatever money you'd bet on that, donate it to a charity.
They have Maryland this week. They're home against Maryland. Ooh,
I ain't worried about that
spot
one.
for Maryland.
Nah, I ain't worried about that one. No,
Oh my God, look at UCLA, dude. They got to go at Indiana, home against Corn, and then at Ohio State. Then home against Washington, then at USC. That is a brutal.
What do we do when UCLA runs the table here? Beats Ohio State, beats USC, beats Nebraska and Indiana, and they're sitting there at 8-4, and we're like, is UCLA the best team in the country?
I will never say that.
Well, if they run that gauntlet, beat all those teams right there, you still won't say it. Nope, they still don't get the playoff.
You know who would be the best team in the country? New Mexico. That's who I'll say because they beat them.
Yeah, the Lobos are number 1, 100%. Yeah, I like it. They did cover for us, man. They did cover for us. The Terps.
Oh, man. All right. Another fun Monday. It's in the books. Gotta go to work.
Y'all know I'm just playing about UCLA, man.
Come on. You got the chat worked up.
I got them fired up this morning, man. Oh, man. Love it.
People are turning off the show
This guy sucks.
This guy
sucks.
I just love that he's like hyping him up, dude. He's like, this guy's great. He's got the lettuce. He's got a great mustache. We are having a moment here. This guy sucks.
That was actually UCLA's kicker. UCLA knew they weren't going to need him this weekend, so they actually sent him out to Oregon to kick that field goal. It didn't work out.
Oh my God, it was great. It was freaking awesome. All right, well, here we are. 2 games tonight. Good luck with all your bets. Dude, if I cash one of those, another long shot first touchdown parlay back-to-back nights, I probably won't lay a bet this week.
Liar.
I know. Can't help myself.
You can't.
But you guys have good
bullshitter.
I know. I'm gonna do it again.
That's right.
Can't lose, Crick. I'm on a heater.
On a heater. What could go wrong?
You guys have a good rest of your day. We'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 4:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to recap everything that happened today. Crick's going to be live this afternoon, so he'll see you there. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.